Day 1 of transforming neglected spots on my farm. So let's get started with this little patch of grass between our small barn and our little storage shed here. To say that we were unprepared for spring was an understatement. We really did not expect things to grow and overtake as quickly as they did. This is our first year here, and the woman who lived here before us was in her mid-80s, and everything was really well kept when we moved in. So we kind of just assumed if a really sweet 80-year-old lady could handle it, then so could we. A few weeks ago, she stopped by, and I was asking her how in the world she managed everything, and she kind of laughed a little bit, chuckled, and said, "I paid somebody." So yeah, we definitely have a lot of work to do, and we really want to work on transforming this little farm into a place that our kids would love, and just into something special. So I came in and started cleaning up this area. It seemed like a really manageable spot to start with. There's some pretty rough spots around here. The lady had lived here for a really long time, her and her husband passed away like 8 years ago or so, which is why she kind of decided to let the farm go, and we're here. So there's a lot of things around here that definitely haven't been taken care of in a really long time. So we're kind of excited to get in here and see what we can do and make this place our home. I went ahead and took all of those trimmings and gave them to some of our bunnies just to snack on a little bit here. They absolutely love blackberries and pretty much immediately went and devoured all of them. And then we took the rest and dumped them in the chicken coop for the turkeys and the chickens to kind of go and munch on. Whatever they don't eat, I'll pull out later, but usually they really like the blackberry bushes. So back to work over here, sweep this up. I'm trying to get all of the blackberry thorns and stuff picked up because I would really hate for one of the kids to come over and step on something and be traumatized. Supervisor Peanut Dog decided to come in and check the work. It seemed like she approved, so she moved on her way. So my goal here with every project we do is to kind of take a little bit of whimsy and add a bit of magic and just comfort to every area that we remodel. We're trying to do this as cheap as possible, ideally for free, so the budget is pretty much zero. But luckily, she left us like 10 gallons of white paint and some other little supplies. So we've got some things to work with here. So let me know what you think that we should do to kind of make this area feel a little bit magical. I was thinking of doing chip drop to have some bark drop down here to kind of clean it up a little bit, and then maybe adding a bench and possibly a bunch of bird feeders along here just to make it kind of nice, maybe some string lights. Literally anything you can think of that would kind of make this area feel cozy and warm and more like an area you'd want to use, let me know. But here's the before and the after. We can actually kind of see through the fence now into that back pasture, so I think we made some good progress. Next, we're going to work on the side of that barn.